Thank you so much for tuning in today as we continue to look at more scholarship opportunities available for you. And there's good news if you've been interested and dreaming of studying in Canada, then this video is definitely for you. The University of Alberta has announced a scholarship without IELTS for the academic year of 2023, and you can actually apply to study in Canada. This is actually a recent change and is actually open to all international applicants from all around the world. Many countries and universities are now exempted from IELTS if they're applying to the University of Alberta for these scholarship opportunities. It's going to provide coverage for master's, PhD degree programs. Keep in mind that it is a great moment that the University of Alberta is actually a top 5 Canadian university offering scholarships. So you're not just studying in any university in Canada, rather you're studying in one of the best universities available in Canada. And there's actually one unique thing about the University of Alberta is that you will be automatically considered for the UAB or University of Alberta scholarship. That means you don't have to apply separately for the scholarship. Rather, if you get admission to the university, then the scholarship will be granted automatically. You have an option to choose from more than 200 undergraduate options or programs. You have around 500 graduate programs, about 250 specializations, and 300 research areas. Quite a good range of options for you. And Alberta is ranked 150 in the world. So let's get started with what you need to know about the University of Alberta scholarships. Well, as we've said, you're going to get a chance to study in Canada at the University of Alberta. Levels or degree levels available for you to apply for is the master's programs, PhD programs, diploma, as well as bachelor's programs. Okay, so what is going to be covered is that this scholarship is going to provide a fully funded financial coverage on your studies as well as your travel. The deadline would be around December this year, so be very keen on that and make sure you start working on your documents to submit in good time. Alberta University has removed an English language requirement, and now that means IELTS is exempted. And what are the study fields you can look at applying here? You can look at applying for law courses, education, engineering, nursing, pharmacy and pharmaceutical sciences, fine arts and humanities, just to mention but a few. And you could also be wondering what is the coverage, just to get deeper into maybe breaking it down for you. For entrance scholarships, which are granted automatically once you apply to the University of Alberta, is provision for undergraduate students and graduate students. Okay. There is also a scholarship benefit called the International Student Scholarship, whose value is up to 9,000 Canadian dollars, and it's payable over 4 years. That means if you're a bachelor student and you get to get admitted, this is another scholarship you can look at. There is also the University of Alberta Gold Standard Scholarship that is going to offer you about 6,000 Canadian dollars. And we also have the doctoral recruitment scholarship, which is going to offer the doctoral students about 5,000 Canadian dollars per year. We also have the University of Alberta Master's Entrance Scholarship, will offer you a stipend of about 17,500 Canadian dollars. And international students will actually receive an additional 10,000 Canadian dollars to help you cover the fees. We have the Alberta Graduate Excellence Scholarship, which will give you a minimum award of around 11,000 Canadian dollars to a maximum of 15,000 Canadian dollars. We also have Best and Brightest scholarships at the University of Alberta, and these will include George and Marsha Ivany President's First and Best scholarships, and the value is about 40,000 Canadian dollars. We also have the Chancellor scholarships, which is going to award you about 30,000 Canadian dollars. That means it's actually 7,500 per year for 4 years. We also have the U of S entrance scholarships, which will award you a total of 24,000 Canadian dollars. And if you break that down per year, it would be about 6,000 Canadian dollars for every year. We also have, under the best and brightest scholarships, Edwards Undergraduate Scholarship. The value for this is going to be 24,000 Canadian dollars and around 6,000 per year. The last one on the list is the College of Agriculture and Bioresources Renewable Entrance Scholarships. This is going to award you 12,000 Canadian dollars total of, and that means it's around 3,000 every year for any student looking to apply here. I'm going to leave links in case you'd like to find out more about the awards and the funding and all the scholarship opportunities you can look at applying at the University of Alberta. You would be now wondering, am I eligible? What are the requirements? And this is the eligibility criteria and requirements. Canadian citizens and international students are actually eligible to apply. Feel free to submit your applications here. No late applications will be accepted. This is something that they do not negotiate on. Late submission of the application will not be accepted. The criteria will also depend on the course you select. Now, this is what you do. You go to the website of the University of Alberta. I'm going to leave a link here on the description box. Look at the course of interest you're looking to apply for and just go through the requirements. And if you meet the requirements, you can submit the application at that point. And remember, we have the automatic award, the University of Alberta Scholarship, that will be automatically granted once you submit your application. They look at it and they confirm that you're eligible. Then the scholarship applies at that point. For the English language proof requirement, there is no need to submit any here, but in case you already have a proficiency certificate or proof requirement, then you can feel free to submit here. And you'd be asking yourself, is my country going to be exempted from the English requirements? And the countries that will be exempted, of course, will be countries that use the official language of instruction as English, okay? And just to mention some of those countries is South Africa, Ireland, Guyana, Australia, Bahamas, just to mention but a few. And we have a list, I have a list for you that you need to consider, because when you're submitting the application here, the University of Alberta needs to be sure that your university, the university you studied from for your undergraduate, is actually exempted from giving an IELTS, okay? So in case you studied in any of these universities I'm going to mention, then you don't need to provide an IELTS for the University of Alberta. In Bangladesh, I don't know if I said that right, but in Bangladesh, we have the Islamic University of Technology, Independent University, just to mention but a few. We also have North South University. In Botswana, if you studied in the University of Botswana, no need to submit an IELTS or proof of English requirement. In Bulgaria, we have the American University in Bulgaria. In Eritrea, the University of Asmara. In Ethiopia, we have Addis Ababa University, Alemaya University, and Jimma University. In Egypt, we have the University of Cairo or American University in Cairo. In Germany, we have International University or Jacobs University. In Ghana, we have Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, University of Cape Town, and University of Ghana. So in case, it's actually not Cape Town, University of Cape Coast, sorry about that. So in case you studied in any one of those universities, you're free to apply without the English language proof or proficiency for that matter. In Hong Kong, we have the City University of Hong Kong, Hong Kong Polytechnic University. In India, we have Anna University, we have Bahpur University. Oh my god, the names. We also have Indian School of Mines, just to mention but a few, but I'll make sure to drop this list down on the description box, so look out for that. In Kenya, we have Catholic University of East Africa, we have Egerton University, we have Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, we have Kenyatta University, Maseno University, Moi University, University of East African Baraton, you have University of Nairobi. Those are the universities you need to have in mind when you're applying here without the IELTS. And we also have in Malawi, University of Malawi, in Namibia, University of Namibia. In Pakistan, Aga Khan University, Gomal University, Hamdard, just to mention but a few. Rwanda, we have the University of Rwanda, and Saudi Arabia, we have King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals. Let me go down. Okay, Uganda, before we get to the next part, we have Makerere University or Mbarara University of Science and Technology. And let me go to the required documents. You need to have your transcripts ready, degree certificates as well, your CV, updated CV. You also need to get reference letters. You also need to prepare recommendation letters for the scholarship. You need to prepare your certificates, any certificates you have, provide them. You also need to prepare proof of English language proficiency. And remember here, if any of those schools I've mentioned is the school you went to, then you can leave that out. We also have a motivation letter with scholarship application. And the deadline for this, as I said, is around December this year. So you need to be very keen when you're looking at submitting your application here. And what do you need to do at this stage because you're interested? You need to visit the website of University of Alberta and make sure to leave the link somewhere in the description box. Scroll down and you will see two buttons. Find your program and begin the application. Click on begin application. It will actually lead you into another page and say you're applying to a University of Alberta graduate program, which will now lead you into next three steps. Then once you choose your programs, view the graduate programs page to search for the program information. It is going to display all programs, and under each program, there'll be a deadline and further information in terms of requirements. Then go back and review graduate admissions requirements and contact the department. Prepare and apply online for the University of Alberta Scholarship. That is the flow of how you should be able to get into submitting your application at the University of Alberta. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. In case you have questions, I always leave my email on the description or the comment section. Feel free to reach out to me. Also, if you're feeling really confused and you need the clarity and confidence into which program you should even be pursuing based on your personality, motivators, interests, what you enjoy doing, as well as actually what comes naturally for you. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll be glad to assist you. It's done through an online assessment that will provide you with a scientific analysis based on your person or personality, who you really are, what comes naturally for you, and the things you enjoy doing. And you'll get about three ideal careers, and it will really make your work easy because really education is an investment in terms of time and resources. You don't want to invest into something that you'll take 4 years or 2 years and then realize I actually don't belong in this career, rather I belong in another one. So our work is to really support you through your career and education journey, but let it be you're doing it with clarity, and we'll be glad to walk this journey with you. As I said, thank you so much for watching to the end. If you're new here, welcome to my world. I get to share with you opportunities to study abroad, opportunities where you can even earn scholarships, as well as any of my travel stories whenever I get a chance to. Thank you so much. Remember to share this video with as many people as can be so we can have these scholarships out there and anyone who's looking to study can get an opportunity to submit their applications in good time. Otherwise, thank you for today and bye bye for now.